Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Moose Minute Project on a Wednesday morning. That is right, it is Wednesday, also aka Hump Day, midweek, cresting the hill, however you want to look at it. We're on the downslide, or going to be on the downslide to Memorial Day weekend. So, forecast here in southwest Wisconsin, cold, rainy, cloudy until tomorrow. Supposedly sunshine. So the last couple days have been pretty brutal around here with high winds, clouds. Very cool. So, what makes you tick is the title today. What makes you tick? What makes you go all out every day? What makes you show up for work? Besides, you have to, but why do you do it? Why do you want to go in every day? Is it because you love to fish and you love to do all of that? You love to bowl? Gotta have money to buy bowling balls. Gotta have money to do this. But what makes you actually tick as far as, for me, yard work? For some reason, it is what I love to do. It's been rough the last couple days because I haven't been able to get out in the yard. But yard work, traveling to Door County, I love Door County. If you have never been to Door County, you need to schedule a trip, and you need to schedule a trip for a few days. And visit my buddy Trent at the Cherry Hut. And on your way up to said Door County, stop at Sturgeon Bay. He's got Bridge Up Brewery first, but then make sure you visit the Cherry Hut. Tell him Chris sent you. Best cherry cider around. Oh my goodness, it's good stuff. Gonna be up there in about 2.5 weeks for my birthday. We'll be staying up in Door County, and we will be going to the Cherry Hut. There is no doubt. So, what also makes me tick? Spending time just out and about, whether it's Amish Walmart. Believe it or not, I love the Amish greenhouses. Those things make me tick. They make me move forward, make me enjoy life in general. And cooking on the grill. So, got to season my Blackstone now too. So, find what makes you tick. But you need to find a couple things, because if they're all based on weather, you could be in trouble. Especially here in Wisconsin, it seems. What used to make me, and it still does if I was in the business, was those difficult customers that most people didn't want to take on. Most people didn't want to deal with. I loved those customers. Because when I won, I felt like I won. If they bought something, I won. I had a tough customer once. Wouldn't buy anything that wasn't made out of America. It had to be made in America. It had to be a good deal. She beat the living crap out of me. Had to be worth it. Yep, that's right. I sold her a four-wheeler. Wow, almost 17 years ago, probably. Yep, 17 years ago. And we have been together about that long. We were friends, talked on the phone a lot, did all that stuff for over a year, but, yeah. Took me asking her 4 times or 3 times to marry me. See, that's the kind of customers that I like, the difficult ones. And that's when I married her as well. So, I deal with people like that, and I'm saying as a customer, where specific things had to be met, price, whatever it may, but as long as you treated them well and you did all that, Yeah, she bought from me. Little did she know, it was just the start to where she would be married to this guy. Yeah, you know, it's not all my fault that she caved in. I mean, it's not my fault there, but that's where it starts. But no, I've always been wired that way. Maybe it's because of my mom and was around that. She was a hard negotiator and all of that as well. Sales was always my kind of thing. People always don't understand how you can do sales. Sales is not for the faint of heart. If you can think you can just go in and sell, give it your best whirl. Kind of like management. Management is not just for you cannot place somebody just in a management role and expect them to manage and expect great things. Hopefully you're doing your research and doing all that to find the right people to fit. And then as owners, you need to also take your time to really figure out what kind of team you have. And then you need to be a leader to where you find what makes people tick. That's where it's at. What makes people tick to make sure they are doing everything they can for you? And then are you rewarding them for that? How do you get people on board? Find out what makes them tick. And a lot of times you're going to find it's not money. It may be vacation. It may be able to time spent with kids, with their family. Yeah, all the above. So, what makes you tick? And then go after that in your regular life, to your work life, to all of the above. Because if you can find all of that, you are going to find success. And be happy where you are. There's always going to be rough days. There's always going to be days to try to knock you down. That comes natural. But find what makes you tick, and you will find success. So, that's all I've got for you today. I got big news coming for Marcy's second annual Strikeout Alzheimer's Baker Shootout, but I can't announce it yet. I do have big news coming for that. Yeah, I'm excited. So, when I have a few more details in line, and again, this tournament, the second annual, makes me tick. I have, I think, 29 solid basket raffles to silent auction items. They can all be seen on my mom's events page on my Facebook page. You can click on events and you can see my event. And you can see in the discussion section everything there. And then also check out the front page. If you bolded it before, there were a few changes made for team average wise, things like that. So I changed the team handicap to 880. So that's 220 average bowler, because of where averages were. Some people didn't find it very... So I changed that a little bit. But, yeah, take a look at the rule changes there. There's a couple of options. Basically mulligans in golf, but they're now extra balls kind of thing in the tournament as well. So, I'm having fun with this tournament. Again, November 8th. It's coming quick. It just seems weird how fast time goes right now. But, yeah, I'll have big news for you coming up. And I will share that as soon as I have it. I'm starting to put a table together. I'll put it together downstairs. I'll lay everything out and kind of go over a live post to show everybody what is coming your way. November 8th, 2025 at the Phoenix Center. So, have a great day, everyone. Again, hope you find what makes you tick. And I will be back tomorrow morning with another edition of the Moose Minute Project.